taken for a strike.
Number 16, Victor Robles.
Robles now
So
back up.
next to bat will be Victor Robles. He bounced out last time up. First offering on its way.
First pitch on the way to Robles. Swings and fouls it away. 1-0.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nationals riding high.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control.
That home run by
0-2.
Avila. Swing and a miss by
Robles,
Robles, and the count quickly 0-2.
away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Wind up and the pitch on the way.
Fouled away.
Fouled away.
2 out, nobody on.
2 out, nobody on. Bottom of the third.
Hit to short.
Ground ball to short. Inning over.
Time to spare, and the side is retired.
But Alex Avila goes yard.
But they're off to a good
On a
start
full
as they pick up
count.
a run on this solo shot.
3 completing game 2.
It's now 1-0
Nationals lead it
Washington.
1-0.
That brings in Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Edmund back up
Here's
to
the
face
first pitch to him.
Strasburg. Only
This one's
one
blitzed
hit
out
given up to
toward
the
right
top of
center
the order.
field.
That's
There
ripped
to
to
play it
second,
is Castro,
and a
he's
quick
got it
one
for the
pitch
first
out.
Now batting.
So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see the top 2 pitch velocities here, 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader, looking to put the ball in
Harrison
play here.
Bader
He
will
went down
step
on
up
strikes in his first at bat.
and face
Yeah, kind
Strasburg.
of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 0-1 is taken for a ball by Bader.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. That swung out and missed.
Big
Even at
swing and a
1-1.
miss on a fastball. The
Hey,
count
usually
quickly
the
even
second time
1-1.
through the order, you start seeing an
Gave him
incorporation
a
of
good
some more
pitch to hit.
off-speed
Bader
stuff.
just not able to
This guy's
capitalize.
locating, feeling really good about his
Bader
fastball.
pops it
2
up
back-to-back.
again over second.
And
2
Castro
outs.
put this one away for route number 2.
Busy inning for Starling Castro. Already 2 outs.
And
As that'll bring up
in
Nolan Arenado.
0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. Broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up.
Strike 1
No balls and
taken.
1 strike.
0-1. Great pitch there by Strasburg.
Comes set and the 0-1.
The 0-1 on the way. Well outside and missed for ball
No runs,
1.
just 1 hit and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Called strike on the inside, and he can't
Strike
believe it.
called
At the plate, it's
inside.
1-2
Out
now.
quickly 1-2.
Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan
Oh,
Arenado.
just missed that one.
He certainly pushed the bottle
On
and
that
pulled. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
A 2-2 count. Strasburg looking to get out of the
Here now the
4th
2-2.
without trouble. It's that pitch count full.
Good job to
Ripped
square
into the
that one
Nationals
away,
dugout
he
and
stays
foul.
alive. Strike three called.
Strike three, looking on a down, inning over.
1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals.
So a 1, 2, 3, 4 for Strasburg. One hit through 4. Nationals lead 1-0 here in game 2.
And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next, it'll be the outfielder, Juan Soto.
The left fielder, Juan Soto.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
First pitch to Soto. Taken for strike 1. See the shift being put on here by the Cardinals against the NL batting champion.
And the 0-1.
0-1.
Behind 0-2.
Soto cracks it, but it's foul.
There's another pitch for a strike, and
Quickly
this
0-2.
guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
0-2 on the
Change
way.
up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Ball 1-2.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Soto goes down.
And he makes the
one
throw
away
to
in the
first.
4th.
Soto is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
So bases are empty with 1 out now.
Schwarber
And
back
that'll
up.
bring
He
the
struck out in the
left-handed
second.
Kyle Schwarber. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And he gets ahead here with the
Taken
fastball.
for strike 1 is Schwarber.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside. Quite
It's
a bit
for a
off the plate
ball.
that time.
1-1. Good job by Schwarber to lay off that pitch.
And this one runs a little too far.
Lays off
in.
of that one as well. Count 2-1.
Bases are empty. 1 man out.
The 2-1 on the way.
And he comes back.
Swing and a miss by Schwarber on a slider.
2.
The count is even.
Oh, and he struck him out
Got
as
him.
well, so he's carving
Schwarber's
right
out
through
on
the heart of
strikes.
this lineup as there are 2 away now.
4th strikeout for Kim here in the 4th.
Now to the plate, Starling
And now
Castro.
here's Starling
trying
Castro.
to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left.
Castro
And
rips
that'll
that.
go a little deeper. Ends the
Boy, do you
Big first.
to get some traffic on the
Absolutely
bases.
gets all of that one.
Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen.
Great job by
but
Castro to
sometimes
keep this
that's
inning going.
called for destiny.
Ryan Zimmerman now up. 2
Here's
outs in the
Ryan
bottom of the
Zimmerman
4th.
as he
1-0.
looks at a fastball that misses off the plate
Here in
for
game
ball
2.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Game 3 of this series will be the second game on Thursday in prime
Set
time
and
out
the
in
1-0
St.
pitch.
Louis.
Out in front
That
here is
ball
Zimmerman as this will
cracked,
find the seats in
but
left.
foul.
Foul
Count even
ball.
1-1.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
The 1-1.
Strike on the inside, and he
Called
can't
for a
believe it at the
strike, and the
plate. It's
count now 1-2.
Swing. Top
One.
enough.
After 4.
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner, so it's easy to see haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat, Paul DeYoung.
Paul DeYoung will step in to face Strasburg.
And now pitch on the way.
DeYoung fouls that away.
This guy's been
Out
really
quickly
on
0-1.
point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 0-1 pitch. And boy, they're really getting
DeYoung
fits
swings
inside
and
now.
misses
You
on a
can't get
curveball
extended
well
there, and it's
inside.
0-2
Out
now.
0-2.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2.
Try to get him to
but he
chase
holds
again.
back.
He
It's
does not.
1-2 now.
Out 1-2.
Now here it comes.
On the way.
Swing and a miss. And
Got
the
him.
fifth, the same
DeYoung
way he
is
ended the
down.
fourth with a punch out, one away.
6
Classic
strikeouts for
slider down
Strasburg.
and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Carpenter will face
Digging in
Strasburg
now will be
the
Matt
second
Carpenter.
time.
Had him
Fouled
guessing that
back
time
into
as
the
he's barely
catcher.
able to foul it away.
0-1.
Struck out in his first at bat.
And the thing we've talked about throughout this postseason so far is these starters getting high pitch counts early on in these games. Strasburg will see there 49 pitches here through 4 and a
count.
third,
Here's the
keeping that
pitch.
pitch count low. Cardinals have just not done a
I know
great
that
job of
fastball
extending at
registered
bats as
about
quickly.
92,
Now he's ahead
93, but
0-2.
I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull is
0-2.
being used.
Missed it
Yeah,
low.
0-2, he misses with a
1-2
fastball.
now.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
And that one misses badly.
Just
It's ball
inside on the
2.
curve, count even
One out,
2-2.
nobody on.
It's 2-2 on the way.
And that misses there.
Missed
so he runs
high, and the
full
count
now.
works full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
3-2 change on the
And a
way.
fastball swung out
Got
and
him.
missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
I'll tell you, it's hard to
Carpenter
get more of a
down, and
confidence
that's 7
boost than
strikeouts now
striking
for
out the best
Strasburg.
hitters in the lineup, back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
And here's Tyler O'Neill now
To
in
the
to
plate
face
now,
Strasburg.
Tyler O'Neill. And on the first pitch, he grounds
Fouled
foul.
away,
2
count
outs
0-1.
already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better.
O'Neill struck out back in the second. 0 for 5 in this series.
0-1, here it comes. And low, it's a ball and a
This
strike.
for a ball, 1-1.
And it's 1-2.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
And he's in control of all his weapons right here. One strike
And
away
Strasburg
from 5
1
shutout
pitch
innings.
away from 5 shutout innings on his 1 hit.
The 1-2.
Out comes to their feet on the 1-2.
High in the air down the right
O'Neill
field
keeps
line.
it alive.
And that will end up a foul ball.
The 1-2 on the way.
Had to wait back
Ground
on the
ball to
changeup,
third,
and he
but
did a good
foul.
job just to make contact.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitch his second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
60th pitch on the way from
Looking for
Strasburg.
the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Got him!
Struck him out. His ace
Strasburg strikes out the side here in the 5th.
Down in order go the Cardinals.
Halfway
They're on the
home
short
in
end
game
of a
2.
1-0 score.
Nationals lead 1-0.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran
Hernan
third
Perez.
baseman, Hernan Perez.
Steps up here. The kickoff the bottom of the 5th.
First pitch
1-0 Nationals here in game 5. Or game 2 rather, excuse me. Bottom
Bottom
5 here in game 2. Perez takes that one for a strike.
Right-handed swinger and thrower. He's manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be
Big
interested in
swing
two
and a miss
things.
by
A,
Perez, and
is he
quickly
still
Kim
using
gets
the
ahead
glove that he
0-2.
uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you
Dakota
go
Hudson,
back
Adam
in
Wainwright
on that left side of the infield and
getting
turn and
loose in
burn
that
and throw to
Cardinal
first,
pen.
you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man
Inside
that
doesn't
position
chase,
as
1 and
opposed to
2.
second.
And they'll try to get him fishing there.
Low
but
in
he
the
won't offer
dirt.
And it's back to even
Molina
at
had to
2-2.
save it.
He went with the off
Down
speed there
even.
once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
2-2. Fouled away. Missed at the shins. Full
Alex
count
Avila,
now.
The number 8 hitter here waits on deck.
Avila on deck. He's responsible for the game's only run.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second.
Ground ball to second.
Carpenter has it.
Carpenter
And
there.
that's out
What
number
away.
1.
Now batting.
And in steps Alex Avila.
Avila.
Our home
To a
game
fine
right
start in
now.
This one after launching a homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch on its way.
Strike one taken.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off.
That
It's
pitch misses in the
1-1.
dirt. Count even 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2
Out
balls
one
and a
misses as
strike.
well. Out 2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Cracked but foul. Count stays even. The 2-2 on the way. Kept alive again. Avila staying alive.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt.
Holds
It's full
off.
now,
Count
3-2.
full again.
Pretty easy
This is
pitch
where
to lay
Avila hit
off
the
there,
home
2-2.
run last time.
Not even close to being
And
in
a
the strike
walk.
zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And he looks at
Avila
one that
walks.
misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches
And
as he comes out.
Strasburg will come to
Well,
the
he
plate.
battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Strasburg, who grounded out in the
Next
third.
to hit will be the pitcher. Steven Strasburg comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Gotta be wary of the bunt here.
He's set. Here it comes.
That's what it is.
And he'll try to bunt that man to second.
fouled
This
it
one
back.
kicks foul.
0-1.
The 0-1 pitch.
Strasburg
Hey,
pulls
he threw
back,
that
out
pitch with a
stays
purpose
even.
to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Avila stands at first with one out. Wanting to avoid the double
Strasburg
play
lays
here
down
as
the
he gets
point.
this one down. To second
Throw
for
to
one.
second, it's in
On
time. To first,
but
not in time.
as
So they
he's
do
in there
get the
ahead of
force
the
at
throw.
second. But Strasburg beats out the
He
throw,
got the bunt
and the
down,
inning
but
will
he
continue.
deadened it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Well, here's Trey Turner. 0 for 2 here tonight.
Here now is Trey Turner as he takes a fastball
Takes
off the
ball
plate
one.
for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0.
1-0. It's for a ball.
Now, this is
2-0.
the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. Sent out
Turner
to
gets
straightaway
under
center
it.
field.
To center.
And no
Inning
trouble
over.
for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1
5
left for Washington.
complete in game
They
2.
lead 1-0.
1-0. Nationals lead.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Dylan Carlson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now the first pitch.
First pitch taken for a strike.
Comes set with the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
Pitch misses for a ball. Out even 1-1. There's been no activity yet in that Nationals bullpen.
And look out. He has
Whoa.
to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 2-1.
Swing and a miss.
Swing
there.
and a
It's 2-2.
miss on a
Wow,
curveball.
that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
The 2-2 to Carlson.
Set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a drive.
Rips
sent out
that one
toward the
into
gap.
right.
And
Carrying,
this is
it's
gonna
off
be
the
extra
wall.
bases here,
And
leading off
Carlson's
the
going to
6th.
lay out a double.
And he will
And
make
the
it
tying
there as the
run is
Cardinals
on
get a man in
second
scoring
here in the
position on
6th.
leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with
Dylan
a single swing
Carlson's
of the bat.
second hit of
This
the
might
night.
be
He's
their
the only
chance right
Cardinal
here.
with
They've struggled
one.
to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base.
All the
A
way
shot
to the bottom of
outfield
the wall.
scores,
And
who
now
knows what kind of role they could get on. Gotta
Yadier
take it one
Molina
good
steps
at-bat
up at a
at
huge
time.
opportunity.
Yadier
One swing
Molina
can
is
tie
in
it.
for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Flied out in his first
That was on a
at-bat,
2-2
so making 0
pitch.
for 1 so far.
After Strasburg had 4 straight strikeouts and punched out the side in the 5th. Carlson on now to lead off the 6th.
Delivery.
Molina. Whoa. Kim in the pitcher spot is up next, but you got to think with the bullpen getting loose for the Cardinals, they may go to a pinch hitter. Look out inside, 3-0 now. Now you're in the danger zone. If you draw a walk here, everything's in the Cardinals' favor right now. That one taken for a strike. Count goes to 3-1. The 3-1 on the way.
And he drops a change.
Taken for a strikeout here.
Strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Full count.
And
Molina
it's
keeps it
fouled away.
alive.
Another full count pitch.
A full
home.
count. Again kept alive. The second, full count.
Fouled off.
Kept alive again.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat coming up.
No walks so far. Here's the 3-2.
And he walked him.
Him as he misses there for ball 4.
And the Cardinals now
Well,
with
he
2
loses
on to
them there,
lead
but
off the
that's just the
6th.
first
One in
walk
at bat
he's
by the
given up,
veteran
along with
Yadier
the double
Molina.
hit, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Paul Goldschmidt will get the call.
And
here
here
as
is
he'll hit
Paul
for the pitcher.
Goldschmidt now to pitch hit. The tying run on second. Go ahead run on first. With no
On the
outs here in the
stretch, here's
top
the
of the
pitch.
6th. Strasburg gets strike 1.
The 0-1 pitch is taken. That's
The
ball
1
1.
is missed for a ball.
Man,
Out
the
is
Redbirds,
even.
They've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Strasburg
on
looks back. Now the
1-1.
offering.
Hit hard on the
Ground ball to
to
second.
Oh, and this is
Castro
kicked out
bobbles
there
it.
by
He throws it to
Castro.
second.
One there.
First, not in time. Could have had a double play, but a bad hop. Castro took it. But they were able to get one, and they're at the corners here with 1 out.
And hustling down the line instead of getting
Yeah,
mad
it just
at
takes a
himself
bad
or
hop.
rolling over on a ground
You were
ball.
always going to
It's
get
little
Molina
things
at
like
second.
that can
Goldschmidt,
change the
because
whole
of that
game.
hop, able to run it out. Well, you're in a little bit of a better position here. You're still at the corners, though, with 1 out.
At the plate now, Tommy Edman. As he'll take a look at a
Edman
pitch too
takes
low. It's
ball 1.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. Is
1-0.
swung on
Big
missed, and
swing and a
that's
miss by
strike 1.
Edman. Count even 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was
Gonna
right
try
on
to
it.
induce another ground ball if you're Strasburg and get out of
Now
this
the
inning in
1-1
this
pitch.
threat.
Slowly hit to first.
There is the
Don't think
ground
they can
ball
get
to second for 1. Can they get the
On to
force?
first.
They
It's
do. It is
double
in
play.
time. Inning is over.
The inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left.
So Strasburg gets out of the jam. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Nationals clinging to a 1-0 lead.
Dakota Hudson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Dakota Hudson will come in out of the pen here to start the 6th inning. In a 1-0 game.
So stepping in is Victor Robles. He'll lead things off in
Victor
the Washington
Robles
6th.
will step in to lead off the 6th.
Now here's the first offering. Fly ball out toward
Robles
right field.
swings on the first pitch to right.
Carlson is there and he
And
makes the
Carlson
catch
is
for the
there and quickly 1 away.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan.
In steps Juan Soto.
Now is Juan Soto, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch on its way. Nearly got the inside.
It's
but
taken
ruled the
for ball 1.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now.
Alex
in the bullpen.
Reyes getting ready in the pen.
There's a bouncer.
Swing,
foul
but
to
a
the
foul
left of the
ball.
plate, 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Line toward the alley
Soto
in left
swings
center.
to left,
And
but
he
it's
will make
lined
the
out.
play out there, and there are 2 away now.
2 away here in the 6th.
Number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
Schwarber steps up.
So
He's
next
0
to
for 2
hit
with 2
is Kyle
strikeouts.
Schwarber. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now.
First pitch to Schwarber. Ball well inside at the knees.
Bases
1-0.
are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up.
Schwarber
1-1.
fouls that away. The count is even.
And he finds a way
Strike
to catch the zone
taken.
here. It's 1-2.
By Schwarber.
He's
Count
gone
goes
to
to
the well
1 and
with that
2.
pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
1-2 on the way.
2-2 now.
Oh,
with 2 away, and the
just
base is empty.
I know he missed with a fastball right there.
Hudson
but
not
this guy's
happy
arsenal,
about that
you
at
can't figure out
all.
what he's trying to
Thought
do.
he
He's
had a
got lot of
punch out
different
to end the
directions
inning,
he
but
can go in
instead,
right here.
it's 2-2. The inning continues.
The 2-2. Swung on.
Swing and a
He got
miss.
him on
Schwarber
strikes.
down, inning over.
Nationals
A
gone
quick
in
inning
order,
out of the pen
but
for
they lead it
Hudson.
1-0.
6 gone in game 2. Nats clinging. 1-0.
Stepping up is Harrison Bader.
Here's Harrison
Already the
Bader.
beginning of the 7th inning here as this
Strasburg
game
will
has had a very
stay in
brisk
here in the
pace to it
7th.
so far.
Down by 1, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that.
Big
run,
swing and a miss
just
by
trying to get
Bader,
that
strike
one
1.
run across. Others, they're going to look for
And
one
now
or 2
the
big
pen
swings to make it happen.
is opening up. Suaro and Rainey in there for the Nats. Swing and a miss by Bader, and quickly Strasburg ahead 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
The 0-2.
Oh, he's really got
Got him on
pitch
3
working now as he
pitches.
knocks his
Bader is
number
down.
9 in the ball game.
9
Nice job
strikeouts
there,
for
taking care of the
Strasburg.
leadoff hitter via the strikeout.
1 out
Tell
in
you,
the 7th.
In a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first
High
guy
in the
inning is
zone,
so
late
important.
swing by
It
Bader,
changes the
froze
whole
him up.
complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Big punch out by Strasburg. Now faces Nolan Arenado.
Standing in now.
1 out in the
Nolan
7th.
Arenado. As the first pitch to him runs a
That
bit
pitch
inside
is
for ball
taken
1.
for ball
0
1.
for 2 from him so far in this one.
The 0-1. 1-0
Pulls
rather.
this one in the air out to left.
That one pulled to left. Soto under it.
Soto
2
is
away.
right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul DeYoung.
And DeYoung
Paul
steps
DeYoung
up.
digs in next. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout
0
in this
for
one.
2 tonight. Strasburg looking to get out of the 7th scoreless and keep this a 1-0
He's
game.
ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high
Let's take it
strike
for
that
strike
time.
1.
It's 0-1.
Good
This guy's
pitch
been
there.
throwing you
DeYoung
gems so far. We're
not
moving
sure
on
what to
later
do
into
with
this
it.
game, and he's right at about
Excellent
league average
pitch.
for first pitch strikes.
And he
Fouled
fouls this one
away.
off.
Quickly ahead
Boy,
0-2.
he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Foul to their
Two-strike pitch
feet.
from Strasburg.
0-2.
And he
Got
will
him!
strike him
10
out.
strikeouts
10
for
now in the
Strasburg.
ballgame.
A
The
1,
inning
2,
is
3,
over.
7th inning.
1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals.
It's time to
They trail this
stretch here in
one,
DC.
1-0.
1-0. We go to the bottom of the 7th.
Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the second baseman,
Starling Castro will lead them off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Castro.
1-0
Here comes the
Nationals.
first pitch.
trying to even this series back to St. Louis as
just
Astros
rakes
take strike
left-handed
one.
pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. To first.
Swung to
fields it
first.
cleanly.
DeYoung there,
And he'll step
one
on
out.
First himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the next to bat will be Ryan Zimmerman. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2
Zimmerman up
at
for the
this
third
point.
time.
Here's the first pitch to him.
0 for 2 tonight. Swung on and fouls it off to the left-hand side.
Bases are empty, one man out.
The 0-1.
Hit hard on the ground.
Swung on and through the gap.
He'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a
And
one-out hit.
Zimmerman on with one out in the seventh. First hit off of Hudson, just the third national hit of the game. And in a big spot. And now that brings on Perez with one out in the
So
seventh.
now to the plate, Hernan Perez. As he'll take
Pitch
a breaking
is
ball
taken
too
for
low, and
ball
it's
one.
1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
A 1-0 on the way. Is
Can't come out of
taken
his
for a
game plan
strike.
right here. He knows he's
Count
a known
even
sinker
1-1.
baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
One and two now.
Foul
As that one's
back.
fouled off.
Avila is on deck if Perez can get on or if he strikes out. As long as the inning continues. Yep.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Fly
Still
ball to
1 and
right.
2.
Fouled away.
There's his
Check.
Get him to through it. Ended up taking
It's
count.
night runner. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Over and he tucks
De
it
Jong
away
is
for the
there.
second
2
out.
outs in the seventh.
Now batting, the catcher, Alex Avila.
Avila steps up.
Alex
Still
Avila
the only
back
run
at
in the
plate
game.
now, and he's been the
As we
entire
look back to that
offense
now
so
in the
far
third
with
inning, the home run to
solo
right
hit
center. But made Kim pay for it with the bomb out to right, making it 1-0. That is the only run of the game
Pitch
as
on
we
its
play
way
on
will
in the
be
bottom of the
back. Yes,
seventh.
he will take strike one
And he
on the
takes
fastball
strike
here. No
one.
balls and a strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could
Pitch
work.
misses
for
for a ball, 1-1.
One strike to count. The 1-1 home.
Foul back, 1-2. Hudson a strike. Getting out of this inning. At the towels, what?
Fastball is out. No.
Down on strike. Go to the eighth. It Cardinals 1-0.
Ready to begin.
Will send the game here in the eighth inning. Carpenter with Strasburg here. Wheelhouse here as he throws ball
Shin
one to
high,
Carpenter.
that's taken for a ball. Now action
Right
in the
hand,
bullpen
the
as their
closer now
closers
has
start
10.
there.
If Strasburg can get out of this inning with no runs given up, they will turn the hand in the ninth inning to get the
1-0.
save and even up this series if they get her. Fouls that fastball away, 1-1. And here is the 1-1.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis
Couldn't
leadoff
get
hitter.
that one to break back into the
Couple
zone, and it
strikeouts
counts
early in the
2-1.
game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1.
2-1 count.
Swung on
Big swing and a miss for count, even 2-2.
Late into this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy.
This is the 2-2 on the way to Carpenter. Carpenter battling here
Really just infuse some
to
confidence.
lead. Everyone on their feet. Full count.
Fouled away.
Carpenter stays alive.
The next 3-2. And he lays off.
It's a walk drawn by Carpenter to start the
Man,
eighth.
that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last
A
thing you want to
big-time
do
walk
is give
drawn
up
by
a leadoff
Carpenter. A
walk.
great
Seems
win
like those
there.
are the
You
ones that
ran up
always
Strasburg's
come back
pitch
to haunt
count.
you. So we'll see if that's
We're going to
the case
leave him
here.
in here to face O'Neal.
Next to dig in, Tyler O'Neill. No hits for him to
Tyler
this point,
O'Neill
not
steps
unlike
in. The
many of his
tying
fellow
run now
teammates.
on first with nobody out here in the
Now the
eighth.
first pitch.
Slider misses for ball one.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Strasburg closing in on 100 pitches.
And here's a
Another
fastball
ball.
that's nowhere
Cardinals
near
are
the
being
zone.
more
It's
disciplined
2-0
here.
now.
They're not chasing.
Not even close with
They
the
were
1-0.
chasing
He needs to
pitches
get
early
back
on
in
in
the
this
zone,
game.
but
Now
be
as we get to the
careful.
later
Work
stages,
the
they're not
quadrants.
chasing as much. And Strasburg's missing on his
Here it
pitches.
comes, 2-0.
That one
Ball hit
swung
foul
on and
down the
fouled.
line
2-1.
in amongst the fans. And the 2-1 pitch.
2-1. Fouled away, and Strasburg has worked this count back even.
Nobody out.
Strasburg looks over at first, now
And
deals.
he struck
Got him!
Read
11
for strikeout there,
strikeouts.
guys.
What an
Tyler,
pitch right at the
one out.
knees,
It
throw
becomes
right up.
difficult,
Pitch 101 on the way for two.
The 0-1.
The 0-1 on the way. High. Carlson holds off 1-1. High fastball there. Carlson did the right thing and not chasing that one. Gonna battle.
1 ball and 2 strikes.
Fouled
to
away.
count.
1-2 now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes
This will be the
early in count,
104th
could be
pitch of
something
the
they have
night
to
for
think about.
Strasburg here in the top of the eighth.
Here comes the 1-2.
And it's on its way now.
Oh, this is hit
Ground ball to
third. Will it
second.
be
This could be
two?
two. The second for one to first. It is not in time.
Not in time as he
Carlson
hits the throw.
legs it out, and the inning continues. So Dylan Carlson does it again.
So it's a
Legs
runner at
out a
first with 2
potential
men out.
inning-ending
And
double
here comes
play.
the catcher, Yadier
And
Molina.
Yadier Molina will come to the plate here in the bottom of the eighth with 2 out. 0 for 1 with a walk here tonight. 2 outs.
Kicks
8th
and
inning,
deals.
game 2. Missed slow for a ball. Molina doesn't chase it. The 9-hole will be next if Molina can get on. But that's if.
This one's down to
Ground
third.
ball
He's
to
got it.
third. Throw over to first.
Clear
Inning
into
over.
First, and that ends the inning.
So Strasburg gets through 8 shutout innings. His night most likely done. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Nationals lead 1-0.
Luia is going to grab a bat here as he
And
looks
Luis
to try to set the
Garcia will
table in the
pitch
bottom of
hit
the
for
eighth as they look
Strasburg
for some
here.
insurance.
In the bottom of the 8th.
Here's the first pitch to him.
First pitch to Garcia.
And he'll bounce
Is
one on the
swung
ground to
on to
first.
Young there.
DeYoung's
Flip to
got it.
Hudson.
And an
He
offline
dropped
throw
it for
to
a
the
moment,
tag
but then
this
got
time
it
to get
back
his man
and makes the
anyway.
tag.
So the lineup flips over.
So
and
a
digging
quick
in,
out.
Trey Turner. who could
And now
really
Turner
use a
steps
knock here.
in.
0 for 3 in the game so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
Swing by Turner, but foul. 0-1. Nationals trying
Into
to
the
hang
windup. Here
on.
comes the 0-1.
And even this series up at 1.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 1 out, nobody on.
Nationals would love some insurance here for Hand in the ninth.
Just lucky to make
As
contact
Turner
on
fouls that
one
away
as
and
it's
makes it
chopped
1 and
foul.
2. What a job Hudson's done out of the pen.
Here comes the 1-2.
Here in this game, too, to keep this a 1-0 game. Turner does a good job laying off. Count stays even 2 and 2. Turner
Side, but
fouls
it's
that
gonna
away
be a
again.
foul ball. And
Turner
it's
fouls
fouled
off the
away.
next 2-2. Drawing this at bat out is Turner. Two on its way.
That's
Fouled
the
off
end of the
again
bat
by
foul,
Turner
and
to
he
keep
might have
the
been
at-bat
fortunate
alive.
to stay alive that time.
Hudson sets down, deals.
Grounded to short.
Turner rips it to short.
Reined in.
And no! The throw was wide! And Turner beats it out! The error by Edmond!
And that's what speed does for you.
Turner
He made
beats
the
it
play,
out!
but in the back
And
of his
he's
mind, he
on
knew he was
here
dealing
in the
with the
8th.
speedster, so he rushed the throw, and
I mean,
he
it's
had
a
more
tough
time than
play
he
to
thought
make against a speedster, but the throw goes wide. Just a poor throw there by Edmond. And Turner able to leg it out.
For the first pitch,
Throw
a
just a
at
check
first,
on him.
And he's back standing. Into the box now, Victor Robles. As he'll look
Robles
at a breaking
takes
ball that
ball
misses
one.
for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
A 1-0 will be on the way to Robles.
Here's the 1-0.
He takes it.
Hey, make no
Strike
mistake about
one.
it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
The 1-1.
And they
Pitch out.
here, but
Turner
nothing's
slides
happening.
back.
Ball 2.
Just to make sure Turner wasn't going anywhere. Bottom of the 8th, Game 2 National League Division Series.
Runner goes.
Turner's going.
Pitch
Throw to
inside
second
the throw.
is not in time. Turner
He's in there at
steals.
second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there.
Turner takes second. That takes the double play ball out of the equation.
He's set. Here's the 3-1.
Robles swings at the
Couldn't
pitch
catch
low
up
and
with the
away.
gas that
3 and
time.
2.
There's nothing better as a pitcher than throwing what should have been ball 4, but you're able to get a guy to chase after it anyway.
Very weakly on the ground.
Fouled away again. On its way.
Liner
Robles
towards
swings,
second.
but lined
Right
out
to
to
the
second.
baseman, and that's the
Oh,
second
if that
out.
had been down, it would have been 2-0, but instead, there's 2 away. And Juan Soto
Juan
now
Soto
steps
to the
into the
plate now.
box.
It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but
0
his
for
guys are
3
looking for him
here
to
in
change
Game
that
2
right here.
for the National
nothing
League
better
batting
than coming
champion,
through
but a
for the
base
boys in a
hit
tight game
to give the
that,
Nationals some
especially when you're
insurance
trying
here
to
in the
do
bottom of
to
the
do
8th.
something productive.
Get a quick reminder, Game 2, Dodgers-Padres, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Look at this, they're going to intentionally walk Soto here. Interesting decision with Soto 0 for 3 to intentionally walk him
That's
and
what's
get
called
to
a
Schwarber.
give and Be the guy that beats you.
They're sure and face Schwarber instead
2 away here in the 8th.
in the 8th. Any base hit, and he's going to score. That was a strike, but it was called. Strike 1. This is count even. On its way. Schwarber looks at it. Strike two.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
1-2.
And that one
Missed
misses
it. Count
badly. It's
even.
ball two.
Hudson
Now,
looking to
2-2,
get out of this
2 on,
inning and
2
keep
out.
it
This is
1 to
when you have
nothing.
to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
I don't think they're going on the pitch here. Schwarber swung.
Protect another shot.
On that footage.
At first, 2 out in the inning.
2-2 on its way. Schwarber checked it, but they say he went, and the inning is over.
Nats leave a pair.
So we go to the ninth. Can the Nationals hang on? Top 9.
From the pen. Finish. Here in
Straight. This whole series is a real chess match. The 1-0 to Williams is
To the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners
out now
right
2-0.
here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2-0 pitch on
2-0 to
the way.
Williams. Brings it to
But it's
right.
foul. We'll find a way to keep that.
1 on its way.
Pulled toward
Williams
right center
swings
field.
to right.
Fielder giving
Schwarber
chase.
under it. 1 out.
He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
2 hit. I've been
Post-
Corbin.
Strikeout. He had strike foot.
Makes
For
ball.
play victim.
Finding opposite this.
Trying to
2-0
pitch him
count.
back,
Started off.
But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Here he comes on 2-0. Chopped weakly to
Swing,
the
but a
left.
foul ball. Count 2-1.
The 2-1.
Swung
even
on
at
and
2-2.
foul. Count is even. Great job by Hand to work this out back even. The 2-2 is on its way to Tommy Edman. He swings on it again and fouls it away. Edman keeping the at-bat alive.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth.
Again, Edman fouls it away to keep it alive.
2-2.
Ball
3-2.
3.
Runner in a
On
really
deck.
this late.
Walks Edman. Keep the at-bat alive. And the tying run is to face Hand.
Up next, Harrison Bader. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Good for strike.
Zone for strike one. Late turn of events.
Let's run. And run. Boom.
Strike.
Good speed.
Series
Fielder. Got to get.
could be hanging in the balance. You gotta wonder what Edmonds steal here to try to get the double play ball out of the equation.
And the low
Strike
slider
two
is in there. He's
taken.
in control 1 and 2.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me,
Big
the
pitch
greatest
coming up
asset
here for
a closer
Bader.
can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here.
1 out,
He's gotta
top of the
forget
ninth.
That he has any traffic on the
Hand
base pass and
facing
just attack the
Bader.
zone.
Bader swings, but
Turned on,
foul.
that's ripped foul down
It
the
is
third
foul.
baseline.
Count stays 1 and 2. A 1-2 again on its way.
Oh, it's on
Ground
the
ball.
ground
This
to
could be the
second.
game.
Did he
Castro
get
flips the
his
second for
double
1 to
play?
first. It is in time, and the game is over.
The ball game is over.
And the Nationals win it 1-0, and the series is tied, heading to St. Louis at 1.
Finish this one once and for all.
What an outing by Steven Strasburg. 8 huge innings, 11 strikeouts. Avila the difference with the home run in the third. What a job in this Nationals pitching staff to even this series up at 1.
This
Cardinals
one
muster
definitely a
just 2
low-scoring
hits.
affair as we get one last
Nationals
look at
only
our
really
final
mustered
line score.
3. But Alex Avila's home run in the 3rd was enough to get it done. The series is tied, heading to St. Louis. Final thoughts of this game 2. Right after this, Nationals win game 2, 1-0.
Steven Strasburg pitches well enough to get the W. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in the street. Y'all faking in the street. Y'all just in and put my lawyer like.
And so final thoughts here in this game 2. Well, the Nationals needed a terrific outing from Strasburg. All he does is give them 8 innings with a lockout. And Steven Strasburg, their offense went absolutely cold. Dylan Carlson, Strasburg, hand able. Series is tied.
The Nationals, thank you for your attention.
3 of the Nationals. Cardinals only able to 2 hits. Dillson had both of them. And this series is tied. Thursday night, shortly after 5:30 p.m. Eastern, or rather 6 p.m. Eastern time, Thursday night, 6 p.m. Eastern, Game 3 of this series between the Nationals and the Cardinals. Coming up in about an hour and a half, it is Game 2 between the Dodgers and the Padres from San Diego. We will see you then. Good night from D.C. The Nationals even up this NLDS at 1 and win it 1-0.